Rockit exercise. We're going to use 2 clubs 4. To show the movement, I'm going to set the clubs off to the side. This is a hinge movement. I'm going to have my knees back, but I'm pushing my hips back to the corner of the room. Chest is upright, but the abs are tight, so I'm not overextending my back, keeping the spine nice and neutral. Each arm is going to go same direction, so clubs start out to the front, your hips are back. As the clubs come back to the middle, press your hips up. I'm still keeping my butt back, so I'm not leaning over my legs. So butt stays back, knees straighten up a little bit, but they're still soft. I'm not locking out. Pressing the hips back and down. Sit the clubs back, and they're back to the middle. You lift your hips to clear. And so there's a little hydraulic going where we're constantly putting pressure on the back of the legs. What that looks like with the club, I'm going to start them in front. I'm going to push my hips back so I'm counterbalancing the weight. I'm never moving the club with my shoulders, so I'm not yanking it forward. Keep my shoulders packed, I'm letting the club swing, so to the middle, pressing my butt back to bring the clubs back, to the middle, to the front. Now I'm touching down here because I have some long clubs. If you have shorter clubs, you're not going to be able to touch down, especially if they're metal on the ends. You would want to pad on your floor so you don't scratch your floor. But keeping them in the air, each time to the middle, they're hanging down, press my butt back, clubs go back. You don't have to move the clubs very far here to be effective. Keep pressing your hips back towards the corner of the room. Side, in the middle, I'm up, pressing back. So chest stays up the whole time. I'm not pulling the clubs with my hands. I'm just letting them drift as I keep my shoulders back and down. And once you get into a little bit of a rhythm, you find that hydraulic, you're able to keep those hamstrings on tension the whole time, keeping the abs tight, then you can speed up. Feel anything in your low back here, stop and reset. Means that there's some extra movement in there that shouldn't be. So this area should stay locked in, spine flat, and all the movement should be from the hips. So hips should be doing all the work here.